What's up, guys? It's Mark here at DynoTrading coming at you with today's market recap video on the NAS. Let's get right into it. There is no time to waste. This was one of the wildest sessions I've ever seen. It feels like I'm saying that every day, but welcome to the new normal, right? These wild swings of 1,000 ticks, 1,000 pips every single day, I think, is the new normal. Let's get right into it, folks. What you're seeing on the screen right now is the most volatile symbol in the world right now, right? That's the NAS 100. If you trade forex, your symbol is NAS 100. If you trade futures, your symbol is NQ. Love the NQ. And of course, if you trade stocks and options, your symbol is QQQ. All right? And this green and red color band, for those of you guys that still don't know what this color band is, okay? This is our volume-based trend trading indicator. And this indicator simply has one job, folks, okay? It's designed to help you identify and locate the starting point of a potential trend change. Okay? You're going to find this out for yourself, folks. There is nothing more valuable than a trend trading style or a trend trading strategy. This is my opinion. Again, feel free to agree or disagree with me, but I don't think you're going to find a single chart display in the world that looks like this, all right, where the potential signals are clean, they're somewhat obvious, and they are very, very easy to identify. Now, today was kind of a wild session in the market, right? There were just so many good setups that took place and printed on the chart today. So what I'm going to do is try my best to educate you guys, entertain you guys, and show you the raw and incredible power of a trend trading indicator. Okay, and here's how this thing works. When the color band of this indicator shifts, as it did in this case, from green into red at this exact moment in time, all right, this is the area that you now have to start paying attention to, right? Let's go ahead and zoom in here. You guys can see that color transition, right? Clearly green and then clearly transition into red. This is your starting point. It does not mean that you randomly go and start shorting everything in sight, right? It means that you have to now start paying attention, okay? And once you make the decision that you want to possibly enter a short trade, a lot of different ways to play this, man. You could just go straight momentum. You could wait for a pullback, aka the retracement. And here's a very interesting use case, folks, all right? Had a lot of discussions about this with my customers today. It was such a fabulous and fascinating use case, and I want to share this with you guys as well, all right? Now, you see this setup right here, okay? What's interesting about this setup right here is how close it meets your definition of a retracement or a pullback. Okay, let me just move this box to the side here. You guys know, or at least I hope you know, that one very, very powerful and strong way to potentially enter the market is to wait for that elusive retracement. Okay, retracement looks exactly like this, where the color changes, identifying you a trend change, right? Now you got to start paying attention. The market drops quickly, but then it pulls back, right? That's what makes this the retracement. I mean, it's in the name, pullback trading, retracement trading. Makes sense? But what I also like to do is I like to wait for a bar color match, meaning that if the color band of this volume indicator is red, I also want to wait for a red bar, right? It's got to be a complete color match. Red bar, red indicator. But the deciding factor for me is I want this bar right here. All right, let me just go ahead and isolate that bar right there, right? I want the high of this bar to be above the color, right? Somewhere over here. And for me, that didn't happen today, at least not on this setup. I'm going to show you another setup that took place literally 1 hour later that crushed it. But this one here, you can see, right? If we zoom in, you can see how close. I mean, we were like 2 ticks away from this setup being true. Now, I talked to some of my customers today. Some of you guys took this trade and you killed it. Others, they took a pass. And what I want to say to all you guys is it's okay to take a pass, right? Don't stress yourself out and think or try to think that you're going to catch every single trade across the entire universe, right? You're going to take all the greens and you're going to catch this nice rally and then you're going to catch this nice short. No, that's not how trading works, folks, right? You know that. You've got to be very disciplined and very methodical with your entries. So if it doesn't meet your strict requirements, it's okay to take a pass. The market's not going anywhere. And in fact, when you take a pass, look what the market does. I'm going to show you this setup right here, right? When you, or if you take a pass, you continue to look for setups. You don't just close your computer and go play video games, right? That's not what professional traders do. And I assume that a majority of you guys who watch these videos and my videos do aspire to reach some type of professional trader status, which is an extraordinary thing to achieve in life, folks, okay? But anyway, so we basically had an identical setup take place right over here, right? You guys see this clear color transition, this volume trend trading indicator clearly shifted from green into red at this exact moment in time. And for me, I was very fortunate. This took place right before I went to lunch. All right, now let's go ahead and repeat those same steps that we took in the previous setup. All right, let me just get this out of the way here. 1 second. Let me go ahead and zoom in for you guys. Folks, you tell me. You see that retracement? Go ahead and stare at this chart. Tell me if you're following along here. The color changes. Check. The retracement happens. Check. We get a red reversal bar against a red color band, which makes it a color match. Check. And the final ding-a-ling, the high of this bar is above the color. Makes sense, folks? You tell me, man, was there anything complicated about what I just showed you with respect to retracements, what I like to call pullbacks? Nothing. It's green and red within the context of a pullback or a retracement, whatever you'd like to call it. And look at that thing take an absolute dump, right? For a shocking 1,000 ticks or pips, if you follow along in forex, potential. Now, I'm not saying that, you're going to grab this entire move. And depending on how you manage your risk, maybe you didn't catch any of this move, right? All I can talk to you about is the potential of these color volume shifts and how strong these moves are, okay? You don't need to wear your glasses and sit and stare really close to the chart. You could spot this setup from the parking lot, all right? So yeah, folks, I warned you that today was going to be a wild session, and more importantly, I told you guys that whenever the market goes berserk, right? Whenever the market just falls off of a cliff and nothing seems to make sense in the market, there is always opportunities. Especially if you're a disciplined trader, especially if you have the right mindset and you understand risk-reward profiles. And what I feel very strongly about saying here in this video is I think that this type of chart display, right, where the signals are so clean and obvious, right, especially when there's a heavy trend underway, I think these type of charts can drastically speed up your learning curve when it comes to mastering technical analysis and mastering chart displays, because that's the pitch here, all right? Again, congrats to all you guys that I spoke to today or just chit-chatted with today. I always love to know what you guys are doing and how you guys are tackling this trend trading software. It's an absolute thing of beauty, folks. And hopefully we're going to see this pattern play out again tomorrow. Guys, that'll do it for this video. If you'd like to get your hands on this powerful volume indicator, then get in touch, call, text, email, whatever's convenient, and I'd be happy to to hook you up with a free one-on-one demo, really show you how this volume indicator is going to supercharge your trading. Guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next trade.